What's going on, guys? It's Stephen here from Digital Renovations. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell icon and cluck like a chicken if you want to help me out and stay up to date with the latest videos here at Digital Renovations. Today we're going to be taking a look at the DVD library project. We've built some APIs in the backend that are going to allow us to interact with our database using barcode data, but right now the only way to get that data is by typing it in manually, which is fraught with peril. We're going to put this together using React and Vite. So let's set up a project. We'll jump into our PowerShell, npm create Vite at latest, bang. Alright, we're going to give ourselves a project name here. We'll say DVD front end, hit enter. Do we want to call the package same thing? Yes. We are going to use React. We are going to use JavaScript. And we are now allegedly done. Perfect. Except we actually need something a little bit extra here to get us going. So we're going to install our dependency. npm install zxing/library. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. But that is going to be our barcode reader. It is a fantastic tool. From all the different options that I attempted to use when setting this up, that ended up actually being the easiest one. I tried a few different options, but had a lot of trouble with them actually interpreting the barcodes. So, however, with this library, I was able to get it up and running reasonably successfully, which was wonderful. Alright, next up we're going to start creating our JavaScript files. So let's jump into our directory. So I've created a folder here called DVD Frontend. In here we're going to be working from our source directory. Excellent. Alright, so let's make ourselves a new item here, the name barcode scanner.jsx. Let's open that up. Perfect. Alright, we are here in our barcode scanner.jsx file. So the first thing we're going to do is tackle our imports. So we are going to be importing our wonderful tools here. So import React from React, but we're going to specifically call out use state and use effect. Excellent. Next thing we're going to do is import our special library to import barcodes and scan barcodes. Import, we're going to call out the browser multi-format reader from the ZXING library. And then we're going to build our main component where all the magic's going to happen. So const barcode scanner. And that is good. Next up we're going to set up some storage for our scanned video results and the video device. So set them to use state null. Oh, it's all going horribly, horribly wrong here today. And wonderful. we're going to use effect, so set up a special function that's going to run when our app starts. Within that, we're going to create a little tool that's going to help us access our webcam. So we'll create a reader that is new browser multiform reader, format reader. I'm going to set up a function for that. And we'll say for our video devices to await reader list of video input devices. And if we find any devices, we're going to set the first one up as our main video device. Alright, perfect. So if you have multiple video devices set up, you might want to play with the value in that array. So potentially if you were going to be running this on a phone, or you've got an external webcam or a super fancy camera array set up, you can look through that array, updating the value in there to grab whatever camera device you like. And we'll call up our setup function to get things up and running. And we'll close that off so that the function only runs once our app starts. And we'll keep going with another use effect. And check if the video device is set up. And if it is, we'll grab the reader. And we'll use this reader to scan barcodes from the video device. And if we find a barcode, we'll store the result. And we'll set this to run when our video device changes. Excellent. So now we're set up what our app actually looks like. So return a div. And we want to either show what the scanned result is or the word scanning. And after that, we'll set up our video element where the webcam feed will show up. Now, strictly speaking, you probably don't necessarily need an element where you can see what's going on the webcam. But in terms of actually positioning the barcodes and things, it's handy. Excellent. Now to make the component available for other parts of our app, we'll export, default, barcode scanner. Easy as that, hopefully. Can't see any red squiggly lines, maybe that will come later. Next up, we're going to need to create our app file. So this is going to be where we bring different components together, sort of like a bit of a blueprint for our app. So jump back in here. This time we will make a file called app.jsx. What's this? It already exists. All right, well, let's just open up what's already there then. Excellent. Excellent. So let's implement the scorched earth policy. Control A, delete, and now type in probably some of the stuff that was already there, but we'll feel better about ourselves because we'll feel like we coded it all ourselves from scratch, and that's what a real software engineer does, right? Definitely doesn't reuse stuff. All right, import React from React, import barcode scanner from our barcode scanner. We're going to define our main app component. And we're going to return the JSX for our app. Give it a little div. Nice header. It's going to look like garbage when we first put it together, but we can style that later. And then we will add our barcode scanner. Beautiful. All right. Now, of course. Export. Oh, that's terribly gone horribly wrong. Export default, and then we'll export our app so that we can use the component. All right. Wonderful. Finally, we're going to create our index.js entry point for the app. So let's create a index.jsx and take a look at it. I have this horrible feeling it's going to need to be .js. That's okay. Once again, we'll import React from React. We'll import React DOM from React DOM. We will import our app from app. And let's render this sucker out. We'll enter strict mode because we all need boundaries in our life. We'll drop in our app. And we'll go document, get element by ID, root, and we'll call it there. Why is this angry with me? Comma. Punctuation always gets me. Alright, save that. Now I've put it all together, let's try running it and see what errors we get. Or like maybe everything will just work and everything will be right with the worlds. I wouldn't hold my breath for that though. npm run dev. That's an interesting error. Alright, interestingly, managed to create a project using create Vite that maybe hasn't installed Vite. Alright, let's try again. What a curious problem to have. Alright, let's take a look and see if that's actually worked, or if it's just uncovering even more issues. Oh, okay. This is looking positive. We've got our barcode scanner header. We're allegedly scanning, but we don't currently have a video feed set up. It's asking if we can use cameras. So we'll tell it to allow. See if it comes up. Whoa. Alright. I'm holding up the DVD. It is scanning. It's not finding anything, but like, it's definitely giving thought to it. Have we got anything going on over here? No. Interesting. Alright, some more debugging required. Alright, let's take a look at our barcode scanner code here for anything that we could have. Yeah, I mean, the video device divide ID, probably not ideal, so let's update that to device. See if that makes any positive changes for us. There we go. Barcode successfully read. How good is that? Now we can see on our front end interface, I've held up a DVD, it's read the barcode, it's displayed the barcode. This is going to give us the basic abilities of reading a barcode from a DVD or Blu-ray or anything that has a barcode on it, which is wonderful, but ultimately useless to us right now other than gimmick value. So the next trick we're going to need to do is connect that to our existing APIs so we can engage with the backend data. But that's a video for another time. For now, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you found this content helpful. And until next time, have a good one.